What's up, guys? Jay, more than Kill, and welcome back to the first episode of the 4th season of my Sunday Q&A, which is actually, factually, the longest running series on my channel, having over 120 individual episodes itself. Here's a true fact about that, though. If I didn't bring back the Sunday Q&A within the next few weeks, that dick-faced bastard Jur would have eventually taken over as the longest running series on my channel, currently having about 116 episodes. So it doesn't look like Jur is going to become the longest running series on my channel, but he definitely is the longest consecutively run series on my channel. That's for fucking sure. But here's how the Q&A works. You guys leave a question in the comment section of this video, and please, this video only, just keep things simple. It's a huge pain in the ass to see a really good question pop up on Facebook or Twitter on a Tuesday or Wednesday, and I'm like, man, how am I gonna remember that for next Sunday? you see what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm laying down, you catch what I'm throwing, you swallow what I'm coming. Ew. But fuck it we shall, with our first Q for that A, coming from Mikrez, who asks if I ever had a day that I would consider the best day ever. Well, yeah, of course. I'm pretty sure that everyone that lives has a day that makes them ultimately grateful for being alive. Even if your life isn't the greatest of lives, it's still your life to experience. So maybe to one person, the best day ever would be something amazing that just completely outshines every other day that you lived. Or maybe your life sucks, but your best day ever was a day when life didn't suck as much as it did. Now, it's all about perspective and where you're at in life currently. That determines ultimately what your best day ever is gonna be. Myself, as a kid, I thought the best day ever was when I woke up one Christmas morning and I saw a brand new Super Nintendo already hooked up, ready to go next to the TV with Super Mario World plugged in the slot. Fine day. Is it really the best day ever, though? Probably not, but the 8-year-old version of Mac thought it was pretty fucking tits at the time. As a teenager, I'd have to say the day I put my penis into a vagina for the first time could be considered a pretty damn good day. As a young adult, we also have the day that my son was born. It was pretty fucking crazy. And now as a 33-year-old bored dude that's trying to make a little bit of money, pay some bills, and enjoy life with the people I love, I gotta say that the day I got my cats Tux and Felix were pretty fucking awesome as well. But overall, if I had to pick one perfect day in my life where everything just aligned perfectly and nothing could go wrong, I have to say that this one day was when I was living in California with my fiance. And we needed to take a 2-hour ride back up to San Francisco to pick up her monthly supply of medicinal marijuana. So we ended up dropping her daughter off with her brother on the way, because even though it was legal for us to purchase and use the marijuana medicinally, we still didn't want to promote the idea of marijuana as a good thing to a young, impressionable child. That's just fucking irresponsible as hell. So we went up to San Francisco, and the dispensary had some legit, real Jack Herrera strain buds. And if you're not up on the weed culture, it's probably the best weed that you can buy. It has like the highest THC content of any strain available, but it's ultra rare to actually see any for sale at the dispensaries. Usually people that grow it keep it for themselves. So we picked that up, and on the way back down to San Jose to grab her daughter, my buddy Mike, he hit us up and he was like, "Yo, And I was like, yo, what's going on, scumbag? And he was like, dude, Sounds of the Underground is about to start in a few hours in Mountain View. Let's fucking go. And I was like, dude, I'm actually, like, right down the road from Mountain View, like 15 minutes from your fucking house. And he's like, really? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, dude, we gotta fucking go. So I look over at my fiance, and I was just gonna ask her if I could go, but I was like, you know, you want to go? And she's like, well, who's playing? And it was a stupid, crazy, awesome lineup too. It was shit like Killswitch Engage, Job for a Cowboy, fucking Behemoth, Black Dahlia Murder, Terror, Gwar, Cannibal Corpse, Trivium, In Flames, and As I Lay Dying. It's fucking ridiculous lineup. And she was like, fuck yeah! Let's go! So, we swung by, scooped my boy Mike up, and we shot over to the Shoreline Amphitheater in Mountain View, and I had my fiance, you know, she put the weed in her bowl underneath her ass while she sat in a wheelchair, because at the time, she had a foot that was all fucked up from a staph infection. I don't feel like going into that. It was pretty fucking gross. But, you know, we had a wheelchair to push her around and to make things a little bit easier, because she had this little machine that was constantly stuck to her foot and sucking the infection out, and it was like chunks of shit. It's just bleh, grossest shit ever. So, we figured, you know, it's illegal to ask somebody in a wheelchair. What are they gonna do? You can't just say you're pushing somebody through. Alright, you in the wheelchair. How about you stand the fuck up so we can search you? No! No, nobody does that. It's pretty much illegal to ask somebody in a wheelchair to get the fuck up to search them. So, we just breezed right through security, right through the lines. And you would think that, you know, having a wheelchair at a metal show would suck, right? I mean, there's crowds, there's lines, and all that shit. Nope, it actually made things even better. You know, the crowd, they see you coming with a fucking metalhead in a fucking wheelchair. Everybody gets the fuck out of the way. They're real fucking respectful about that shit. You know, the people that ran the vendors, there is no waiting in line. Since, I mean, you know, how do you move a fucking wheelchair through the line queues, right? They just wheeled you right up the exits to everything. Front fucking line of every goddamn fucking vendor that was there at the end. If you wanted some shade to cool off, there's even an elevated platform in the middle of the crowd. Like, if you ever go to a metal show and you look, there's usually like this little fucking tent that's in the middle. That's actually not only just for, like, you know, the sound people and all their boards and shit, but people that are handicapped, they go there and they get elevated above the crowd so they can see for everybody else, and you can get a little bit of a rest. And it was pretty fucking awesome. We spent the entire day just tearing shit up, rocking out, drinking a motherfucking beers, smoking a ton of medical marijuana, and to top it all off, at the end of the day, after In Flames played one of the greatest sets I've ever seen to this day, As I Lay Dying just came out and fucking blew the place apart so hard and so loud they ended up blowing the entire stack of amps on stage in epic proportions. Literally just boom, fucking, and static and just muddled audio and shit. It was fucking amazing. They actually had to shut down the show for 15 minutes and get In Flames gear on stage so As I Lay Dying could fucking finish their set. What a fucking day that was. Not a single care in the world. Not a fuck to give. Just two of my favorite people I've ever met in my life. Side by side. Smoking some of the greatest weed I've ever smoked in my life. Watching one of the greatest metal shows I've been to in my life. And if there's a day that I can say is not just the best day ever, but defines me as the person that I want to be remembered by, it was me. That day, July 29th, 2006, Mountain View, California. It's the best day ever! And we're off to a good start here with this Q&A. Let's go ahead and keep it rolling with Andrew Harwell, who wants some advice on surviving high school, and goes on to say that he realizes that I'm not a role model. I thank you for that. A lot of people over here say, oh my god, you got the kids watching. I am not a role model. Do not look up to me. There's way better choices in life and people that you want to be like instead of me. Show. But he says maybe I could help him out with a few tips about high school. For sure. I got the best tip for you, Andrew. Open your mouth. Seriously though. Here's a secret that adults won't tell you about high school. And I know this because I went to high school and technically I am an adult. High school fucking sucks for like 90% of the people that attend it. The only reason that adults say, oh my god, high school is the best time of your life is because they miss the concept of being young and having their entire lives ahead of them. Because now they have this experience in life to realize how good they had it in high school compared to how shitty their life is in the real fucking world. But they forget the perspective of someone that's currently experiencing high school for the first time. You know, and these kids, they have nothing else to compare it to. This is their life. Their entire life. Their world. So, yeah, something as stupid as not having as many friends as everyone else is a big deal to them. Because they don't know anything else in life. They don't know that having 2 or 3 really close friends is considered normal as an adult. But if I can give you any advice on school to just keep in mind, school is a temporary destination in life. It's not the entire world. The world is bigger than your school life. In 18 months after you graduate from high school, you'll most likely not see any of these people again until your late 20s, when you're settled in life and you start looking back on things. But here's why you shouldn't worry about high school currently. Because the names, faces, and destinations in life may change, but high school never ends, bruh. When you get a job, it's all the same shit again. People group up into cliques. They talk even more shit than they did in high school. People are even more obsessed about your looks and what you're wearing. And some people may get promoted just because they're friends with management, not because they earned it. So the faster you get used to the idea of these people around you will be the same shitbags that you'll be complaining about in the future as an adult, the easier school gets. And you get to look on the bright side. If you want to keep yourself entertained while you're in school, what you can do is what I used to do. And I look around school and I start giving people future stories of what type of shitbag in society they'll grow up to be based upon their high school stereotype. And the fun part about that is, in 10 to 15 years after high school, you can look up all these people on Facebook and feel a lot better about yourself when you see that 90% of them will grow up to be self-loathing worker drones stuck in dead-end jobs, working to buy their unappreciative wife and kids things that they probably don't deserve, and feel a whole lot better about your goddamn self in the process. That's for sure. And finally, we've taken a long-ass time answering these questions, so we've come to the last one of the video from Royal Prodigy, and he asks a pretty personal question. A question I chose because he's asked it quite a bit the last time I done my Q&A series, and I tried to answer it in my head so many times over and over. In fact, I was actually thinking about this question recently, like the other day while I was in a shower. But he wants to know if there's ever a time in my life that I can actually remember my mother being a good mother, even though she was a pretty terrible person. And do I remember a time when I actually genuinely did love my mother? I mean, yeah, of course, I guess. Every kid grows up loving their mother unconditionally as a child. I remember being 3 or 4 years old, and my mom put me on the handlebars of her bike. She rode me and my brother to the welfare-ran summer camp while she worked, and I absolutely fucking hated going there. I hated the counselors. They were a bunch of assholes. They let the kids run around like a bunch of fucking chickens with their heads cut off. And I know this seems kind of weird, but me and my brother, being the only white kids in this day camp, it was kind of rough. None of the other kids wanted to play with us. They'd constantly just tease us. If I grabbed a ball to play with, somebody would eventually come run over and take it away and say it was their ball and that we didn't belong here, that we were white and this was a camp for black kids, even though it wasn't. It was just kids being cruel. And I don't blame the kids for being racist or anything like that, even though it sounds racist. I don't think their intentions were racism at all. It's just what kids do. They single out kids for being different, and the rest of the group bond through their similarities while ostracizing those that aren't similar to them. But suffice it to say, it sucked! Because even if I wanted to fight back, it would have just been me and my brother versus 30 screaming kids. Even at 3 years old, I was smart enough to figure out that that wasn't a terribly good idea. So I did the only thing that a 3-year-old could do. When my mom left me, I'd cry and try to get her to not leave me. I'm not sure at the time if I wanted to be with her or if it was just because I'd rather be anywhere but there. That's the last time in my life that I actually remember really wanting my mother, like deep down in the pit of my stomach. That's the only thing I wanted at the time, was I wanted my mommy. Now, eventually my mother would end up taking us out of the day camp when she realized that we were telling the truth. When one of the kids tripped me while I was running, I fell on the concrete floor, busted my chin open, and needed 20-some stitches in my chin. But that's the last and only time that I can remember ever having some type of feelings for wanting my mother in my life. After that, it's just a never-ending string of good moments spoiled by my mother just being a greedy, selfish, and bitter person. Whenever something good happened in my memories, there's always something that goes along with it that my mother has done to ruin it. Like, I remember this one time I picked out the winning lottery numbers for her tickets. That should have been a fun, happy moment between us, right? Mother and a son, we both picked out winning numbers on a lottery ticket. We won $300, right? Happy fucking day! Nope. The bitch used the fact that I wrote on the ticket as an excuse to keep all of the money. Which, I didn't really care about the money. I was fucking 6 years old at the time. Even if you had tossed me a $5 at that age, I'd be pretty fucking stoked. Nope. She yelled and screamed at me that the ticket might be invalid now because I wrote my name on the top of it, because it was the ticket that I picked the numbers on. And she was throwing it all at me like, oh my god, we won't win the money now. She kicked my ass for a few minutes for touching her property, and it's all my fault if we can't pay our bills that month because we don't have that extra $300 if they don't cash that ticket, right? Not even realizing that she wouldn't even have a winning lottery ticket if it wasn't for my fucking numbers. But all she saw was an opportunity to make me feel like shit so she could do some mental gymnastics inside her head to justify her keeping every single cent of that money instead of sharing. Or there was a time when we went down to the shore and we had a pretty good day, right? You know, we eat some funnel cakes. She stopped off at the bar to have a beer, and then we played some games. She gave me a little bit of money, and I ran over to this 3-wheel game on the boardwalk, right? You know, you put down your money, and you wait for the 3 wheels to go, and it picks a 3-digit number, and, you know, it's really fucking hard to win because there's so many numbers there that are in the combination, but the prizes are pretty fucking awesome, right? So I put my money down on a couple numbers, and I won a fucking PlayStation 2. And this was the summer when the PlayStation 2 first launched, right? So that shit was super sold out everywhere at the time. And I showed my mom in the paper, right? You know, in the classified ads, because there was no internet and shit like this at the time for us to sell it on, like Craigslist didn't exist or anything like that. So I showed her, I was like, look, if we sold the game system now for $400, I could save the money when that comes back in stock, and we could buy the system again and actually have money for a few games. You want to know what this bitch did? She took the fucking system, sold it for $250 to her friend, and kept the money. So not only did she sell a sold out system for $50 under retail, but she totally negated the fact that I won the system. And ruined the memory that I had of that day. That was a great day, you know, we went to the shore, we had a great time, I won a fucking system, and she went and ruined it. Yeah, I guess I won on her $5 bill that she gave me to play the games, but it was still mine. I won it. But you know, that's how it goes my entire life. For every good memory that I have of my mother, there's an underlying detail just proving how awful of a person she was, all the way up until the day she died. So I'm gonna have to say, is there a time when I could say that my mother was a good mother? Not really. She was a terrible mother. And an even worse human being. Do I have any love for her inside of my body at all? Nah, not really. But out of all that, I think the fairest thing I could say about my mother is that if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have as high of a work ethic as I do in life now. So, on a complete and basic level, I have a fair bit of respect for her determination and drive to not let others stop her from getting what she wanted in life. But I can't love her since she was willing to step on her own kids in order to get it at times. So, my name is Jay. More than Afterkill, I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you can leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for y'all motherfuckers. Watch my motherfucking videos. But don't forget to leave a question in the comment section down below. This is a subscriber-driven series, and without your cues, I simply just can't give you a piece of that A. So make sure you leave a question in the comment section down below, and who knows, maybe next week, it'll be you getting a piece of that A. My name's Jay, more than Afterkill. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see y'all motherfuckers later.